What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
3 gold medals, 4 medals, for me, is bigger than the NBA championship because I understand the impact of it. Not everybody wins a gold medal. Not everybody wins a silver or a bronze, right? It's a handful of athletes from our country that we can say has won medals, let alone gold medals.
Right.
So when you have that perspective, that's a whole nother perspective. Yeah, of course, I won an NBA championship, and we all do.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of that have to go down accordingly in order for you to win an NBA championship, let alone multiple championships.
Did this fool just say, yeah, you got an NBA championship. Yeah, you won an NBA championship. We all do. Did he say we all do? It's even funnier because it's coming from a guy that has no NBA championship, let alone he's never been to an NBA Finals. Did he just shoot winning an NBA championship down? No big deal. We all got one? Please, explain it to me. I don't even know where to start with this one. I'll say this. I'm actually happy Carmelo brought this up because this is something I've wanted to talk about for a while now, but I've just been slow to putting out a video with this topic because reasons. Because he's not the first player I've seen say that, oh, gold medal means more than an NBA championship, blah, blah, blah. Oh, because it includes the entire world, it's global, you're representing your country, this, that, and the third. Pump the brakes. First of all, to other countries, sure, a gold medal would mean more because the USA team is considered far superior than the rest of the competition, considering they have for years now been collecting the best players in their league, which so happen to be a lot of the best players in the world playing in the NBA, and they're all coming together on one team to make an extremely overwhelming basketball team to face off against the rest of the world. There is a reason every year we are heavily favorited, and if anybody had to put their life on the line, who's going to win the gold medal this year? 99.9% of everybody polled and asked that question would put their life and their money on Team USA. That's how much of an overwhelming favorite we are year after year after year, despite some of the best players now being foreign players in the NBA playing for their respective countries, but they don't have a collection of people that can compare. They may have one player better than everybody on Team USA, for example, Nikola Jokic, but he's only one guy. We got a bunch of guys that are around his level, not just one. So for these other countries, for them, sure, winning a gold medal, beating Team USA, dethroning these guys who are heavily favorited, that would mean the world to them than whatever championship or trophy or ring they get in their league that they're coming from. That makes sense. But for the USA, no, not at all. Because we are putting together a Goliath. Because for that reason, when you have these collection of players, it shouldn't be necessarily difficult to win a gold medal in a short tournament. Yes, the international play has gotten better. Yes. But it's not like Serbia has, 10 to 12 players that are on the caliber of Team USA's 10 to 12 players. It's not the case. Next thing I want to get into, Carmelo Anthony. It's so easy for you to say a gold medal's more. Because in your pro career, you have no NBA championship. You have nothing to show for winning an NBA championship because you never won one. So one would expect you to say, in complete moronic fashion, say that a gold medal means more for whatever your reasons are that you stated. But even me, I don't have an NBA championship, but I know that's complete BS, and any player that says that, they're BSing. It's just, it's so crazy. It is so much harder from a USA perspective, from an NBA perspective. It is so much more difficult to win an NBA championship than a gold medal, because your team is so damn powerful in Olympic play. Carmelo Anthony, you could have been removed from any of those gold medal teams you played on, and they could have put some NBA role player in that position, and they still would have won gold. You weren't doing anything super special, like you were winning an NBA championship as the number one option on your team. It's not comparable. There's a reason, Carmelo Anthony, you have 3 gold medals and you have 0 championships. So Carmelo Anthony, you've had 4 nabs at a gold medal, if I'm not mistaken. You played on that 2014 that loss. So you won 3 times out of 4. And you was in the NBA how many years? You played 19 seasons in the league and had 0. You tell me which one is harder, buddy. You tell me which one is more difficult to grab. There's a lot more competition in the NBA as far as teams. It's a longer season. It's a longer playoffs or tournament, if you want to call it that. There's a lot of variables, a lot of factors that come into play with winning an NBA championship. And you might not be on that stacked team that monopolizes the playing field. Is he trying to validate his career through his gold medals? Is that what he's trying to do? Really? Who's evaluating NBA careers and legacies off gold medals? And when they talk about these GOAT debates, who's bringing up gold medals? Well, the Bronsexuals doing the Bron Goblins. They're the only group that do that. But nobody else is being like, he got 3 gold medals. Oh, he got 4 gold medals. Oh, he got 2 gold medals. Nobody's factoring in Olympic play into, like, specifically your NBA legacy and career. Nobody. That's something they might look at for a Hall of Fame career, but Carmelo Anthony's career was good enough to make it to the Hall of Fame with 0 gold medals. And that's a compliment to Carmelo. So, what? And for the players that have gold medals and have NBA championships, pose an honest question to them. It really comes down to this. It's really just simple. And just using LeBron James as an example. LeBron James, would you trade in 3 of your NBA championships for 3 more gold medals? 3 NBA championships / rings for 3 more illustrious gold medals. Would you do it, LeBron? You go trade your 3 NBA championships for 3 gold medals. And see how people evaluate your NBA legacy and evaluate your NBA career. Now you only got 1 championship. You got 1 championship and now 6 gold medals. Let's see how that GOAT debate stands up now. Most people probably wouldn't even put you in the top 10 if you're walking out of here with 1 NBA championship and a bunch of gold medals. Kobe Bryant. I've heard Kobe Bryant say that before. God rest his soul. He's like, the gold medal means so much. And I was like, Kobe, shut the hell up. You capping, dog. I'm a Kobe guy till I die. And I was like, shut the hell up. You would not trade in your 2 championship rings post Shaquille O'Neal for your 2 gold medals. You know that. Because ain't nobody talking about your legacy the way they talking about it now. And now a lot of people don't even talk about your legacy in the light that it deserves to be put in. We're going to be honest. In my opinion. You ask Chris Paul. Chris Paul has a gold medal. I know he has at least 1. I don't know if he has 2. I know he has at least 1. Chris Paul. Would you trade in your gold medal for an NBA championship that you have longed for? I bet you money Chris Paul would do that in a heartbeat. Because he knows how damn hard it was. The ups and downs Chris Paul went through. Albeit his fault, sometimes not his fault. Come on, man. Nobody in their right mind would trade their NBA championship rings in for some gold medals. Because those NBA championship rings and trophies are legacy defining. And is a major part of how we evaluate players against other players. Their standings, where they stand, what they represent. A lot of players aren't always expected to win an NBA championship. Depending on the landscape of the league, you know, are there super teams, are there not super teams? But for right now, we have a league that's fairly balanced. These days, there aren't overwhelming favorites like when it was the Warriors and the Cavs and the Miami Heat. There weren't these overwhelming favorites where you're like, we know these guys are going to the finals. We know these guys are going to the finals. We know these guys are going to win a championship. That's not the atmosphere of the league right now. So you couldn't tell me with absolute 100% certainty who's going to win the NBA championship. But you could tell me with 100% absolute certainty who's going to win the gold medal. Sitting here trying to tell me how hard it is to win a gold medal when you're Team USA. Jason Tatum just went to damn near the entire Olympic tournament, barely got on the floor, hardly could get off the bench. You think that would happen if he was on the Boston Celtics and they're going to win an NBA championship that way? Jason Tatum riding the pine most of the way? They ain't winning no NBA championship. The only argument you could really make is that because the Olympics is basically, you know, single elimination, for lack of a better word. You know, you come in one bad game, that could set you back a medal, as opposed to the NBA playoffs where it's the best of 7 in a series. So usually the best team always wins. That's the only argument you can make. But my counter argument to that is the USA team is so stacked that you could have 4 players with bad games, but the next man up is still super elite and can pick up the slack and still win by a large margin. That's just how stacked the team is. Sorry, man. For Team USA, for the USA, gold medals are not legacy defining when it comes to your NBA career like an NBA championship is. You can try to validate it all you want. Carmelo Anthony can try to validate it all he wants. Whatever. Fact of the matter is, Melo, you know damn well you would much rather be an NBA championship. You give up all those medals. You give up all those medals for just one NBA championship and one Finals MVP. He can lie about it all he wants, but we know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. I catch you on the next one. We out, baby.